Hey, if anybody's on, say where you're from. Feel free to chime in or say where you're from if I have anybody watching. Hey, what's going on? How are things up your way, Bill? Right on. Hope you're having a good weekend. How was the work week for you? Or were you working today? Nice. Oh, hey, I was gonna ask you, are you you prefer Graco or what is it, Titan? Is that the other kind of competitor as far as sprayers? Nice. Yeah, because I've seen our local Sherwin-Williams started carrying Titan sprayers too, and I didn't know if that was as good or uh, kind of a competitor, if that was higher end, or how many guys really ran those. Nice. Oh, I bet that'd be slick. Didn't you say you had a big job coming up where you had to take on framing some stuff and trimming out, basically doing remodeling as well as doing the painting? I could have swore we talked maybe a couple weeks ago. And you were saying you had to take on quite a bit more than you usually like to. You pretty busy? I feel like there's a shortage everywhere as far as the trades, or everybody's swamped. Hey, Bill, what other YouTube channels, as far as like construction or painting, do you really care to watch, or some of your favorite ones? Oh yeah, I bet. Do you follow any good painting channels on YouTube that you think are like guys that are really good? No painting channels. You do enough of that during the day, huh? What about as far as construction or woodworking? Any ones that you'd recommend? That's I just don't I don't know. I figured, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I didn't know if you like to watch any painter channels. The only one I really know is Idaho Painter. His channel's pretty entertaining. I found him probably like 5 years ago when I bought my first house and was having to paint. I remember I watched like every single one of his videos, and now he's big time now. But that video on your channel you shared a while back, that was funny. uh, that was good. Where the heck was that at? Was that in like Florida? That video? Oh yeah, Miami. Did you live in Miami for a while? Did you ever live there, Bill, in Miami? How did you like it there in Florida, or I guess in Miami, if that's the only place you really were at? What'd you think? Oh, really? That's awesome. Man, I feel like that's the destination now, Florida. Yeah, what's it like? In the fall and the winter, like, is it like 75 there? I've heard the summer is pretty tough. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I bet that pays well, but man, I bet that's brutal. Yeah. Did that pay pretty well though? I bet that was miserable work. I actually had a buddy in high school that him and his brothers, they got into doing that. Wow. Oh man, that had to be crazy. I bet people almost, on those hot days could easily, have a heat stroke or die doing that. Like you better watch it, I'm sure. Make sure you're drinking a ton of water and taking care of yourself. I bet that's hard for those guys to keep good crews unless they pay them extremely well. So do you still like winter in Florida? Oh yeah, I bet. Pretty rough. That's no joke. If you were going to a vacation in Florida, where would you say would be the best place? East Coast Florida guy. I'm in Nebraska. Party town. Well, the deck is a work in progress. It had the bare deck over on it, so the rotten ones are getting replaced and the other ones are getting flipped, and then I got to sand it all and then stain it. But all the posts are replaced, so that's why the railing's off. That's all got to be stained, but it's coming. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know how well it's coming through on the camera. Yep. Yeah, man, setting those posts by myself. I tried to make a YouTube video, but my camera kept overheating. But those 6x6s or 12-footers, and I had to bear hug them and then drop them back through the deck. I couldn't bring them up through. So it was a little bit dicey. My wife was actually out here making fun of me. Oh, nice. Good for you. Yeah, didn't you say you just did a huge remodel on your place? That's got to feel good to be wrapping up a big remodel. One of my good buddies just sold his place. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, my buddy, good friend that I helped him finish his basement and do a bunch of stuff to his place. He just got their place sold, and the real estate market around here is just crazy. They doubled over what they bought the place for. What's the real estate market like where you're at? Still just crazy, or is it slowed down a little? Most of the people I've talked to said it hasn't slowed down one bit. Yep, same here. Same here. The town I'm originally from, it's been that way for like the last 5 years. There's a huge shortage of homes on the market. So it's just been absolutely crazy. Yeah. Holy cow. That's awesome. Good for you. What are your plans as far as are you guys looking at getting into upgrading to like a bigger house or something, or are you looking at building? Really? Man, Oregon's awesome. I'm sure you follow Essential Craftsman. Um, Gosh, I can't remember where he's at out in Oregon. Nice. Yeah. I can't argue with you there. Roseburg, that's right. Oh, that guy's awesome. And Cy, his buddy, that old Marine. Man, it'd be cool to get to sit down and BS with those guys. So Quinn, are you in the trades out in Oregon? Oh yeah, yeah. I know how that goes. That same thing happened to me when I was getting our house ready to sell 2 years ago, when my daughter would have been like two or three probably. It's like you need to move out and then go in and give it a quick touch up, and then to get it like show quality. Hey, it was good talking to you, Bill. Take care. Thanks for stopping to chat. Nice. Retail stores. So primarily all commercial jobs. How much do you got left? Just a little bit to clean up, you said, on the exterior? Man, when you get to the tail end of something big like that, it really, I remember on our house, I was just so ready to get it sold. Nice. Oh, perfect. So you're like really ready to get it on the market. Do a lot of people use realtors out there, or do many people use like Zillow and try to do for sale by owner, or would you say more people use realtors? Realtors, really interesting. I would say around here in Nebraska, a lot of people do the for sale by owner, or I guess I'm comparing it to like starter homes since I'm younger, and most of my buddies and friends are all kind of in the lower end of homes. Have you guys had any wildfires out there in Oregon this summer? Because what was it last summer? Yeah, it was last summer, wasn't it? You guys got hit so hard out in Oregon, like unprecedented forest fires. Really? Oh, California's getting hit bad. You're in Washington. That's so my wife was just out in where was she? Seattle, Washington for a training. Really? Yeah, it's crazy when I damn. Not as bad. When I was in fire school, I was with a guy that was a smoke jumper. He was getting certified, and then he was headed out to the West Coast. But those dudes are nuts. Those wildland firefighters that jump out of airplanes for wildland. This guy was a stud. Is that pretty common for you guys? Like in the summer months, do you have a lot of those ash alerts, or like having wildfires? Is that kind of a yearly deal, just when you have fire season? or would you say it's kind of changed because of the policies? Burn bans. Has it always been that way, or is in the last decade have the like forestry policies changed? Where they don't clear the underbrush. Maybe I've heard some people debate that, or like the logging policies have kind of changed. I actually think it was Essential Craftsman did a video on all that. Kind of the policies or laws changed around logging, and I think he was saying that was contributing to forest fires. Nice. Oh yeah. So what other YouTube channels do you guys watch, or like some of your favorite channels? You guys all watch primarily like carpentry stuff, or all sorts of different channels? Sesame Street. Certified ladder holder. That's a channel. Yeah, Matt bangs wood. That guy's a stud. I'm gonna look that up right now. Certified ladder holder. Yeah, this time of year, it really does. I feel like it all changes in the course of a week. 'Cause right now it's 8:30 here and it's dark. So do either of you guys hunt at all? Oh, cool. 21-year-old framer. Found him. That's a funny name. Have you guys ever seen oh, what was his name? He did a lot of point of view framing, and I think he fell off a roof. Oh, nice. Do you have blacktail deer up there, or is it whitetail? Because I follow Cameron Haynes, and he always talks about blacktail deer. And I think he's in Oregon. You guys Cameron Haynes fans at all? Or do you know who he is? Indiana. I just was thinking in my head. I've never seen a blacktail deer, but I could have swore Cameron Haynes had a post on Instagram that he shot a blacktail deer in. I thought it was Oregon. Because just going off memory, I thought they were maybe a little smaller than whitetails. Because here in Nebraska we have whitetails, and then in the hills we have muleys. mule deer. Then out in the western part of the state, yeah, elk. I've been elk hunting a few times, and that's probably one of the coolest thing I've done. And elk meat is so good. My dad goes pretty much every year to Colorado with one of his buddies, and it's always awesome when somebody gets an elk and we get some elk meat. Man, you guys are living there. You should be killing elk, and I think it's better than beef, to be honest with you. You definitely got to work a lot harder, though, for elk. Trying to pack them out on your pack frames, and just tastes that much better, though, when you get it on the table. No kidding. RR Buildings, yeah, Kyle. Yeah. That guy's awesome too. His channel, I watch that pretty much all his channel a lot. And what's that other one? Perkins Brothers. I feel like that's a good really good channel. It's just kind of cool to watch all the guys on the crew and the camaraderie, and them to, you know, kind of just humor of those guys messing with each other. They're pretty funny. Do you guys ever watch Whistling Diesel? My partner Alex just showed me some of his videos. And he's this young kid that, I guess he used to be a carpenter, but now he's blown up like huge. He's kind of destroys stuff and just makes real crazy videos. Yeah, they're out bad. Which they haven't been too bad this summer. Surprisingly, it's been weird. Usually they eat you alive. Have you got either of you guys watch Whistling Diesel? No. Some of his videos are pretty funny. Some are kind of dumb, but it's just crazy that I don't even know if he's 21 or 22, but he had a video the other day of a what was Dukes of Hazzard? Was it a Challenger or a Charger? Yeah, I know. That car was so beautiful, though. He just restored a Dodge Charger, right? The Dukes of Hazzard. But it's crazy what that guy spends on souped up cars. And he did a Mercedes the other day, he was showing me, and just takes them out and destroys them. It's just such a crazy world we live in where that could be your occupation. I mean, I guess there's crazier things. You got the Kardashians and stuff like that too. I guess I'd rather that kid get rich than them. Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, my buddy just bought a 69 RS, an RS Camaro that was the Camaro we had before that. He bought and was doing a burnout and blew the motor like right after he bought it. and then he ended up trading it to the guy that had fully restored his the Camaro he ended up trading for. But it's beautiful. I'd love to have an old Camaro, like late '60s Camaro or Chevelle, someday. You guys big sports fans? Football? College football? Yeah. Is gosh, what was that guy's name? The big guy with long hair. He was either a D end or a linebacker. Clay Matthews, maybe, is that his name? Just an absolute animal. Huh, yeah. Yeah, that dude's a freak. Absolute stud. Absolute stud. I got a buddy that was just bought a new minivan and was telling me about how much he loved it. And we were laughing because he was talking about how nice it rides and the fact it had like a DVD player for his kids and just how quick things change. Oh, he does it? He retired already? I don't watch. I mean, I'll watch a game if it's on and I'm not working, but your wife doesn't want one? I mean, it makes sense though once you have 3 kids. Hey, what's up, brother? How's the family feeling tonight? That's the thing though, if you have 3 kids, you almost need a minivan. Oh, I know, it's beautiful out here. I guess it's dark enough where you can't see the trees anymore. What do you think of the new Suburbans? I seen one of those the other day. Those are pretty awesome. I've heard they're, gosh, what'd they say? Did someone tell me they're like 90 grand for a new Suburban? Maybe it wasn't quite that much, but I remember thinking, holy cow. Oh, they make a diesel Suburban? That would be pretty sweet. I didn't know they put diesels in them. Like an eco diesel? I've seen people do retrofits of like Duramaxes with Suburbans. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. Crazy. Well, finally, they should have done that years ago. Oh yeah, the eco diesel. Why didn't they start doing that like 10 years ago? We could have chipped those, chip them, delete them. You'd be getting like at least 30. I didn't know that was an eco diesel. I wonder how those compare to the Eco Boost, like Ford's Eco Boost. Probably better mileage, more power. Because EcoBoost from Ford was like the first. Yeah, that's what's crazy. I mean, all vehicles, a new diesel pickup. Yeah, I worked with a guy in the fire department that had what do you have? 6 kids, and they had to. So he bought a. It wasn't like a normal van. It was like a 7 or 8 passenger, like decked out, something you would like drive across the country. But that was just his daily driver. 38. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, the used vehicle market, I feel like, is just as high anymore. Of course, what isn't expensive these days? Yeah, those EcoBoosts, they're like 360 horse and I think 400 foot-pounds of torque for a little. What are they? A 3.0? I don't even remember how big they are. Twin turbo, little baby turbos. That's what you could get, Alex. You could trade to one of those Duramaxes, Suburbans. We could deck it out for all our tools. 7.3. That's where it's at. Someday I'd like to restore that old stroker of my grandpa's, that white one that sits out there. That'd be cool. Very cool. Oh, Alex, the other guy that was on here from Oregon, he was talking about a YouTube channel. It's called the Certified Ladder Holder. And he's a 21-year-old kid. His videos look pretty awesome. I haven't got to watch any yet. But he's got 2.5 thousand subscribers. $78. So what's that got for a motor? And did you get a chance to listen to that podcast, Alex, at all? Yeah, it gets dark fast. This time of year, it changes just, I don't know, it feels like in the course of a week where it gets dark at 8:20, 8:30. $6.30 there. Yeah, when my wife was out in Washington like last month, 9:30, damn. Yeah, the beginning is kind of hard to listen to just because that guy is such a, I don't know what you'd want to say, but that's about at 20 minutes or 30 minutes in is when it gets really good. Andy starts just talking about different things that we were kind of talking about the other day. But you kind of got to ignore how vulgar it is and try to just take the message out of it. It was a pretty good podcast, I thought. If you can overlook the constant F-bombs. Oh yeah, these knee pads, they're They're pretty nice. They just stay put a lot better than like your single strap ones. Oh, yep. Well, have a good one. Well, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I made the mistake of not wearing knee pads for the first couple years of doing construction and stuff, and I'm paying for it now. So I always wear knee pads. But I got to take off. I'm gonna go get something to eat quick, and I'm getting eaten alive out here. But hey, thanks for um, stopping in, and good luck selling your house. That's awesome. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how you do on it. Take care.